Look, hear that mic wrestling? Look at Sinji.
Yo, what's good?
Everyone loves a Pac-Man player. A Pac-Man player that could beat DeBuzz.
Yeah, the first one to do it.
How big is your list of kills now in New York?
I officially beat everyone in New York now. I beat everyone. Like, I beat Anti last year at Big House. I beat Vinny, like, last year. I beat... yeah, I
Beat Anti last season.
Yeah, last season. I beat Venia last year, which was, like, early last year. And, yeah, those were, like... Well, Venia was always my demon. And then Vinny was always my demon. Like, I always lost to the Sheik. And then I beat Anti at Big House, and I beat the Buzz today.
Like, you're really taking names by storm here in 2018. This is really looking like your year, man.
I've been on the grind, like, it's nonstop. Like, I don't really care what people say about Pac-Man. I'm gonna keep going. Like,
and it's honestly, it really does show in your play. Like, I've said it once, I said it before. I'm a big fan of your play. Like, more you than just the Pac-Man, just because, like, every week it's something new. It's always a new trick up your sleeve, and you still manage to make it work with a character that everyone says is suboptimal. Mm-hmm. Like, what even goes into your labbing routine to make this character look fresh week after week?
I usually just practice drills. Like, I would do something 10 times in a row. I would practice a combo 10 times in a row. I would talk with a lot of other Pac-Man mains, because there are Pac-Man mains that, like, even though I have the overall better results, there's certain matchups where they're better than me in certain matchups because the characters that they have in their region.
Right.
So, yeah, I usually talk around. Yeah.
We saw some pretty big changes throughout the day as far as how you were playing, whether it was just keep it static, keep it simple, sort of like the vanilla Sinji, if you would. You would use, like, the tricks that we're all used to seeing, very basic use of bonus fruit. And then you'd go for some, like, off-the-wall stuff. In fact, even Devin was noting, and a few other commentators tonight, you use Cherry a lot.
Yeah.
How do you feel like each bonus fruit has a place in Pac-Man's kit? Can you talk about Cherry for a little bit? Why that item?
Cherry is, like, instant. It's just, like, very guaranteed. If they shield it, I can re-grab it in time. And it just stops them in place. And it's a good tool against, like, Fox if I'm, like, edge guarding, because it goes at that low arc where it covers the side B, and then it gives me time to run off stage and then hit him with a nair.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else came into play? You used also Melon a lot more than usual, or at least I made a note of it. Like, just grabbed Melon and tossing it like regular.
Melon, so with Melon, I like to do Melon a lot because, like, if I feel like my back's against the wall, I will throw it, especially if my opponent's at, like, kill percent, because they're going to be like, oh, I don't want to die to this, because Melon has extremely high knockback. So I would throw it just to gain space. Like, if it doesn't hit, then it doesn't hit, but I have the space now. And then I can put a Hydrant down. The Hydrant pushes them off stage, and then, you know, now I have stage control, because you want to trap your opponent on the ledge with Pac-Man, so, yeah.
All right, so aside from being, you know, a high-level player of an unorthodox character of yourself, how do you feel that New York prepares you for when you go out to other regions? Because a lot of people have been saying recently how, like, you yourself are a good player, but a lot of your wins might be accredited to the idea that, oh, they just don't know the Pac-Man matchup. Like, how do you feel you're prepared for those higher-level players?
Before Sinji answers this, I just want to say that Sinji is totally the Brawl DK Will of Smash 4, whereas, like, you can get fooled by his results in New York, right? But when it hits the fan and when it really matters, oh my god. So, nice to have you, DK Will.
So, like, to the people that say, like, I'm winning off of matchup inexperience, like, they don't really understand, like, my losses in the past. Like, I've had countless demons, like, in the past. Like, for example, and it's not just in region, it's out of region. I used to lose to Ling Ling. I used to lose to a lot of other players, like, outside of region, and then I just started to beat them. Like, I would say the biggest one in region for me was probably Vinny, because Vinny used to just swamp me all the time, especially with pre-patch Sheik. And I finally beat him one day, and then it just, I started to get better at the Sheik matchup. I play Dill a lot, so I get a lot of ideas on, like, what I need to do in the Sheik matchup. And I finally beat Vinny, like, and I still have a lot of demons to overcome. And, like, one day I'm going to beat all of them. And like people, they're gonna have to shut up because I mean, they're gonna have
Let
to
them
shut
know,
up.
man.
Yeah.
Let them know. I think that's about it for the night. Anything else would just be like super specific Pac-Man questions, which not everyone loves to hear about the Pac-Man, so we'll wrap this up. Any last words you'd like to say for the night?
Shout outs to my team, Deadly Alliance. We're having we're starting a weekly every Sunday. It's at the Nebulous venue called Get 'Em Out of Here.
I love that name.
Yeah,
That's
it's
such
really
a fun name.
Yeah, we pretty much like revamped like not the whole venue, but most of it, and it's looking like I was there last week, I think, and it looked really nice. And we have we're gonna try and make it a different day other than Sunday, but for now we're doing it on Sundays. Sunday will be my birthday.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, so I'll be there, but I won't be competing. I'll just be casting and just helping out everyone. And my next tournament will be Frostbite. Yeah, so I'll
There
be
you
at
go.
Frostbite. And also shout outs to the Pac Nation, everyone supporting me, everyone that still has faith, because this character has a lot of stuff. Like he has a lot of stuff going for him, and it's growing minute by the minute by the minute. So shout out to everyone that still has faith in the character. Shout out to everyone in New York. Pretty much everyone came here today. It was really stacked today.
We did. We had a really big, even turnout-wise, it wasn't the biggest Xeno, but definitely a top-heavy one.
It was a top everyone. Yeah, that's a good one. I guess that's it. Yeah, all
Alrighty.
shout outs.
Well, congratulations on your win over Buzz today, and a very noble second to have. Buzz definitely made like the demon run
Yeah.
to get it one over you, but hey, that's still a W to hold over your head, and that's going to be it for us for the night.
All right, have a good night, everyone.